Hi friends, this is S. Hemant Reddy, Chief Executive of Sarami Institute of Engineering Skills, a finishing school towards dream job. So this is a consultancy firm as well as a training center, skill development training center for civil engineers and other graduates. So this is based in Bangalore. Friends, today I am explaining you the scenario of the present days surveying industry for the benefit of students studying civil engineering in polytechnics, engineering colleges, and MTech also, as well as for the practicing engineers also. So this is my partnership company based in Bangalore. So let us see brief details about me also, so that it will be easy for you to understand who am I. So my details, so that you will get little eagerness to learn about this surveying. So I did my BE Civil Engineering from SIT Tumkur, Karnataka. Afterwards, I did my MTech Remote Sensing from Anand University. I have 29 years of experience spread across India in almost all the projects of civil engineering, that is roads, buildings, irrigation projects, and metros. Recently, I have completed around 40 to 45 solar power projects across India, spread in 7 states. So, I have conducted many national level projects. So, many were during my job, as I worked for nearly 9 years in different companies. Afterwards, I started my own entrepreneurship in the year 2002. In the year 2002, I started my consultancy firm, previous premier consultants, and then again done the works across India. So bridges, irrigation projects, all. And in the year 2012, I started this Sarami Institute of Engineering Skills, specially to train the skills required for the freshers of different colleges and then categories in the college, as well as after entering the corporate companies also. So I have conducted almost more than 200 trainings in around 55 colleges across 4 states, especially Karnataka, Andhra, Tamil Nadu, and Telangana. So this is the list of the training programs I have conducted. So I am the corporate trainer for L&T at Mysore Corporate Technology Center since last 6 to 7 years, and then I go for corporate training also. I trained few companies in Bangalore, and then government agencies, PWD, irrigation department, etc. And then I started one finishing school program for the college students itself, to upgrade their knowledge during the college days, so that they are employable immediately after coming out of the college. So this program I conducted many colleges, and I have helped in placing almost around more than 500 students, and then many have become entrepreneurs also. So friends, so this is a list, it goes very long. Anyhow, I'll put in my social media page afterwards. So this information is only to help the freshers coming out of the college and as well as the students during the college days to help them to upgrade this knowledge, as surveying is one of the most important subject for a civil engineer, and then advanced technology is most important nowadays rather than the traditional equipments like plane table, theodolite, chain, etc. So those are almost obsolete in the industry, and then total station, DGPS, LiDAR and drone are ruling the industry now. Friends, let me take you in this presentation about the scenario of the present day surveying system. So let us say this digital surveying. So the present day's entire surveying activity we call as digital survey, because we use the digital equipment like total station, DGPS, drone, etc. to carry out the surveys, and to prepare the drawing we are not using any drawing board or table, etc. to prepare the drawing. We use AutoCAD soft method, and then afterwards for the submission of drawing also we are using email methodology. That is the reason the present scenario of the surveying in civil engineering industry is totally digital. So let us say what are the different equipments methodology in this digital surveying. So technically let us talk. Surveying means what and all the things we capture in surveying. In surveying we capture slope length, horizontal angle, vertical angle by using different equipments. So what we get from this? We get XYZ coordinates to prepare the drawing. So these are the different equipments which are coming in between ground data collection and then coordinates, and then these are the equipments, almost these are obsolete instruments equipments, and then starts from this total station, DGPS, and then system with software to process the data, and then LiDAR, and then further drone. So all these technologies are there as and today to carry out the survey of different civil engineering projects. Let us see the different methods of surveying and then instruments. Chain surveying method, we use chain to carry out the survey. Compass survey, compass. Plane table, triangulation, theodolite survey, tachymetry, theodolite. Leveling, we use auto level. Total station survey, total station. Control survey, we use DGPS. LiDAR, that is ground mounted, mobile or airborne. So we use laser scanner for that one. And then the latest entry is the drone surveying or UAV, that is unmanned aerial vehicle, to carry out the different surveys. So friends, I am the example for all these technology. I learned the red during the college days, and then I learned this green, especially leveling was there in the college days also. So starting from total station, all I learned after coming out of the college, starting in the year 1993 I started using the total station, friends. So these are the technologies which are ruling the industry now. Red, all the red which were there are red. Nowhere we are using this technology in the industry as on today to carry out the different survey projects. So let us say where we stand as on today now. In the last 30 years, theodolite survey 1980, and then before it was there, total station survey started in the year 1990. I started using total station in the year 1993 when I was there in a project from Sambalpur to Rourkela in Odisha state for conversion of MDR to the state highway at the time. I use first the total station, and then afterwards, so DGPS in the year 2000 it came almost to the India, and then I used in 2002 for a project Tumkur to Haveri in Karnataka for National Highway 4 lane project. Then afterwards LiDAR survey. So this also almost entered in the year 2010 in India, and then I have done this one for a project in Rajasthan. Then afterwards drone survey. This I used for my projects in Madhya Pradesh, Telangana for the solar projects. So these are the technologies, friends, being used as on today. So let us have brief about the total station, and then one by one we'll study afterwards. Now let us see the total station. So with my knowledge of visiting around 55 colleges, which includes polytechnics, engineering, friends, so far the knowledge being shared at the education institutions is very, very less, because they cannot purchase the instrument, and then even the instruments are there, the technology we cannot expect whatever the industry using in the institutions, because no industry experts are visiting the colleges to upgrade the knowledges. So whatever the knowledge is there available with them, they are doing their best to share to the students, but that is not sufficient for the industry to consider them as total station experts. So in that context, after my visits to the colleges, I am able to upgrade knowledge to the many students during the colleges itself. Now let us say the total station, as the name says, it is an electronic equipment which is totally everything for all the civil engineering works, means it can do everything. That is the name. The name is there. Total station surveying means we can do all the projects using this equipment. So this is one of the instrument. The brand is Leica. There are many brands are there, Leica, Topcon, Nikon, Nokia, Pentax. So many are there, and then recently many China equipments have also entered the industry. But service we have to see where the service is good, those instruments only we have to see, and then accuracy also most important. But the topmost brands of the instruments as on today with many consultancy firms are Leica, Pentax, Nokia, Nikon, etc. are there. They have good services at metro for the any requirements of the equipment. So this is called prism. A pole will be mounted to the prism. The ray starts from the total station, hits the glass object prism, and then based on that the distance between instrument and then prism is measured, and then digitally theodolite measures. Digital theodolite already there in the total station measures the angle. So angle and distance are the raw data for the total station to calculate all other aspects like coordinates, elevation, distance between 2 points, elevation difference, all aspects which will be displayed instantly with the help of the software. Inbuilt software is there with the help of firmware in the total station, which is there on one side of the instrument. Okay, so now, so as I told you, theodolite for measuring angles, EDM for measuring distances, digital data processing, data record on board. So nowadays without this prism also we can measure the distance with the technology called reflectorless. So no need of focusing any prism, just focus with the help of total station any object which is at a distance of around up to 2 km, instantly it measures and then it gives the coordinate, distance, etc. of the object. So these are the different parts of the total station. So keyboard is there, telescope is there. So these are called tangential screws, foot screws. Okay, so which will come to know more when you operate on your own. So let us see the applications of the total station. So total station is used for almost all the projects of civil engineering, that is topographical survey, buildings, roads, irrigation projects, tunnel, metro, column marking, as-built survey, accident spot analysis, heritage structures, mine surveying, power transmission survey, plant engineering, etc. Almost all the projects we use the total station. So total station is a must. Even the architect says a small site of even around 1500 2000 square feet is there with one or two bends are there, means he says to the client that, sir, carry out the survey with the total station and then get me the AutoCAD drawing, then only I can design precisely, he says. So like this, the total station has become compulsory, and then nowadays it is 100%, and then it is almost there since last 10 years. It is must for almost all the projects now. So benefits of the total station: field work time reduction. Friends, with my own experience, lot of time saved after the entry of the total station. Earlier with the traditional instruments, we used to take more time in days to carry out the survey of a small project. Now it is in hours to carry out the survey of a small project for any building project or school project or apartment complex project. Okay, and then utilization of the data also very easy with the help of the total station. So measurement range is 0.9 second to capture 1 point. So range is up to 2 kilometer. You can measure the object with the total station. So data transfer, we can transfer using the cable, and nowadays many instruments are coming with the pen drive option, so that you can store the data and then straight away transfer to the instrument. So field to finish, complete the survey, download the data to the system, and then process in the AutoCAD and then submit to the client. So work is very fast with the help of the total station. Okay, so now you can complete any work with fast. Friends, so this is brief about the total station. In my next video, I will share about the other equipments being used, and then what is the procedure to carry out the different surveys using the total station, how to learn the total station, how to know that whether a fresher is carrying out the survey comfortably without making any errors with the total station. A 3-point traverse method is there. All those things I will cover in the next video. I think it is a good information for you also. Just forward this information to all the students and then let them join me in my YouTube, so that I will post further information also. So my main aim is to upgrade especially the engineering diploma students across the country, civil engineering students, to have the knowledge of advanced surveying technologies, and many more options are there, so that they can become entrepreneurs, and then they will get more job opportunities also in this surveying if the knowledge is there. So afterwards, in the further videos, I will cover with live my own examples how to carry out the different surveys using the total station and the other equipments like buildings, roads, etc. So please wait for my next video and then subscribe to my channel to get more videos. Thank you. Thank you, friends.